Good evening, everyone. Several showdowns in boys basketball tomorrow night, including Negaunee at Ishpeming. But the Hematites had business to do first on their home court, and that was take on the Gwinn Model Towners. Pick up the action in the first quarter. Thomas Finnegan, Luke Coolio. We call that a layup, and it's 13-4 Hematites. Then Jonah Norman, Reed Wiedenhofer to Theo Redlin off the glass. Nicely done. But Coolio would score again to make it 15-6 Ishpeming. Then Ozzie Corp, Thomas Finnegan, not quite. Corp, the Michigan Tech Husky football recruit, taps it in 17-7 after 8 minutes in the favor of Ishpeming. Great slip pass, bounces around, and Evan Gravidoni lays it in, and the Hematites cruise to the win 69-33. Meanwhile, in Gladstone, the Braves taking on Kingsford, and for the Flivers, Dylan Del Santo from the outside. He had 11. For the purple and white, Joe Gibbs will take the inbound pass. Little stutter step move, pulls up, hits the jumper. He had 23, including 13 in a row in the third quarter. We're tied at 4. Then Chris Roll goes behind his back to Nick Gladowski for the basket. And Kingsford hangs on to win this one 58-54. On the boys' scoreboard, we did not hear from Rapid River Stevenson. Maplewood Baptist down to Ojibwa Charter 68-38. It was Devin Schmitz getting 27 for Dollar Bay in the 72-67 win over the Speed Boys of Bessemer. Max Smartich had 20 for Bessemer, and Ironwood over Bayfield 54-44. To the girls. Non-conference clash, Gladstone against Westwood. Picked this one up in the third quarter. Leah Wolfer, Tazi Martinez with the layup, and the Braves lead 24-14. Paige Revard is begging for the basketball for the red, white, and blue, and she rattles that one in nicely, and the Patriots are back within 8. However, Wolfer will get the steal, and she will get the score, and the Braves win a low-scoring affair, 38-29. Busy scoreboard, here we go. Kingsford hands Marquette a loss, 50-42. Marquette not getting the job done at the free throw line. Sault Ste. Marie 42, Sheboygan 22. It was Calumet a dozen better than Escanaba. Norway 60, Ishpeming 42. Alita Johnson had 22 points and 7 rebounds. Negaunee gets past Iron Mountain 45-39. Katie Bruley 23 for the Mountaineers. Hancock 50, Lance 28. Houghton, non-conference win over Ontonagon 53-34. Emmy Keener had 27 for West Iron County, but Forest Park again wins the Battle of Iron County 66-53. Bessemer cruises past Republic Michigami. Lindsey Johnson had 23 rebounds for Jeffers, 14 on the defensive end. The Jets edge Wakefield Marinisco 43-41. Peyton Gast, 22 points, 10 rebounds. Lakeland and Humble over Baraga, 60-48. Dollar Bay, 1 cent better than Chassell, 36-35. Ewan Trout Creek takes care of Waters Meat, 42-18. Bark River Harris all over Superior Central, 82-42. Kearney Nadeau, a road win at Big Bay Denok, 58-37. Frankie Matson, 15 points, 17 rebounds. Mustangs, a home win, 71-40 over North Dickinson. Pickford plays well tonight and upends Engadine 45-31. Taylor Bryant, 23 points, 11 rebounds. Bridget Stetzer almost had a double-double as Newberry downed Rudyard 57-24. Cedarville, also a 33-point winner, taking care of Detour. Maplewood Baptist wins by 34 over Ojibwa Charter. Glayac basketball, Michigan Tech women, no trouble with Hillsdale. Chargers can't shoot, 68-41. Danny Blake had 15. Now for the men, Luke Heller and Kyle Monroe each scored 19 points, but the Huskies squander a 13-point halftime lead. Chargers win 66-61. Hey, NMU's best ball game of the year on the women's side, defeating Saginaw Valley State 67-61. Tech says thank you. Bree Gasparovich had 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists for the Wildcats. The men squandered a 17-point halftime lead and lost to Saginaw Valley 67-66. Donnell Seegers had 24 points. Lake Superior State loses both ends to Grand Valley, 77-42 for the women, 84-70 for the men. The math is relatively simple for the NMU hockey team this weekend in Big Rapids. The Wildcats are in 5th place of the WCHA with 22 points. Ferris State is in 4th place with 26 points. So a sweep by the Wildcats would allow them to move into a tie for the 4th and final first-round home ice playoff berth.
We're behind Ferris. We have 2 games at hand, but the reality is you got to win those games. We're fortunate we get to play them in a series this weekend, and we kind of control our own fate a little bit. So big weekend of hockey and big stretch run down into the playoffs in the league for not just us, but for everyone.
I find it's more how you play in their rink. It's a smaller rink compared to ours, so it's a lot more physical and it's a faster paced game. So having the ability just to know that they're already going to be coming at you so hard, each of us defensively have to pick up our game and move up our speed level and intensity throughout the series.
The 2 teams split a series in Marquette in December. Face-off tomorrow on Saturday night is set for 7:07. Michigan Tech is idle. Lake Superior State hosts Bemidji State, and both Finlandia hockey teams are on the road. But Lakeview Arena will still be busy with Hockey Day in Marquette on Saturday. 4 games will take place starting at noon with the Ashwaubenon Junior Varsity meeting the Marquette JVs. The Jaguars and Redmond Varsity teams face off at 2 o'clock. In Great Lakes Hockey League action at 5:30, the Marquette Iron Rangers host Fox Cities. All UP 200 volunteers and steelworkers will get a discounted ticket of $5 to the Iron Rangers game. Retired steelworkers will receive free admission to the Iron Rangers game. And the quadruple header concludes with an 8 o'clock contest between the Marquette Royals and the Alpena Flyers of the U.S. Premier Hockey League. The Superior Land Ski Club and the Marquette Senior High School Nordic Ski Team will host the High School Cross Country Skiing Championships tomorrow and Saturday at the Alqual Trails in Ishpeming. Friday's action, the 1-kilometer sprints. Preliminaries begin at 2 o'clock. The semifinals are set for 4, followed by the finals. Saturday is the pursuit races. The 5-kilometer classic starts at 10 a.m. with the 5K freestyle pursuit taking place at 2 p.m. The NMU Wildcats have announced their 2016 football schedule. Let's take a quick peek at the home games. The first one is September 10th at 4 o'clock against Angelo State. They played them back in the playoffs in 1987. On the 24th of September, it's Northwood, and Walsh begins October, and then 3 in a row with Ohio Dominican, Hillsdale, and the Michigan Tech game is November 5th at the Superior Dome at 1 o'clock, and yes, we will be televising that one. Big Ten women's basketball. Too many turnovers for the Spartans. Penn State wins 65-61, and Caitlin Flaherty had 23 for Michigan, and the Wolverines' 82-65 win over Wisconsin. High school hockey, Calumet racks up Negaunee 10-1. Jordan Wadge, a hat trick for Kingsford. They upend Lance in overtime 4-3. High school wrestling. Gladstone wins its Division III district in the Lower Peninsula, cruising past Elk Rapids and beating Grayling 49-27. Gladstone will host the regional next Wednesday. And Gwynn wins a district title as well over Barker v. Harrison Division IV 30-21. And don't forget, all kinds of information is available on our website at uppermichigansource.com. Kevin Gravel did make his debut for the Los Angeles Kings tonight. 10 minutes, 46 seconds of ice time. No goals, but he didn't allow any either, except the Islanders beat the Kings 5-2.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mike.